Good morning, students. Now we can do some problems based on Lami's theorem and equilibrium. Okay, see mains level 100 problem. So if O is in equilibrium, if O is in equilibrium, then tensions T1 and T2 are. We should find what's the value of T1 and what's the value of T2. Find the tensions T1 and T2 is the question mark, and given tan 37 degrees value is equal to 3 by 4, and this is the given diagram. And see students, for this line I have drawn another horizontal line. And if this is 37 degrees, this is also 37, this is 53, this is also 53. So because these two lines are parallel lines and this is the transversal, so the angles will be equal. And this is 90 degrees they have given. So this is 90 degrees. The angle opposite to T1. So T1 I am taking alpha. This angle I am taking alpha. So you know this is already 53 degrees and this is 90. So alpha will become 90 plus 53. 90 degrees plus 53 degrees. Okay students. And this is T2. So T2, the angle opposite to this, we take it as beta. So this is a beta. So this angle is 90. So 90 plus 37. So beta is equal to 90 degrees plus 37 degrees. And the angle opposite to this force, that is called gamma. Gamma is equal to 90 degrees. Okay, let it be gamma. Then we will write T1 by Lami's theorem. So by Lami's theorem, we are writing T1 by sin alpha. So we are writing T1 by sin of alpha. Alpha means 90 degrees plus 53 degrees. 90 degrees plus 53 degrees is equal to T2 by 90 degrees plus 37 degrees. Sin 90 degrees plus 37 degrees, that is equal to 100 by opposite angle, that is 90 degrees. So 100 by opposite angle, that is gamma, 90 degrees is equal to constant. Okay students, then T1 by sin 90 plus 53, you write it as cos 53 degrees, and T2 by sin 90 plus 37 degrees cos 37 degrees is equal to 100 by 90. This is, you have to write sin 90 degrees here. Write it sin 90 degrees. Sin 90 degrees value 1. Okay students. Then we have to find T1, T2's now. So then for finding T1 and T2's, okay, so equate these two ones. So that is what T1 by cos 53 degrees T1 by cos 53 degrees is equal to 100 by 1. Then T1 is equal to cos 53 degrees into 100. So that implies T1 is equal to cos 53 degrees value. So 3 by 5 into 100, 520s. Then T1 is equal to 3 into 20, you will get 60 newtons. That is the value of T1. Now we will calculate T2. So now equate these two. So T2 by cos 37 degrees. T2 by cos 37 degrees is equal to, what do you have, 100 by 1. Then T2 is equal to cos 37 degrees into 100. Cos 37 degrees value we have 4 by 5. Okay students, see cos 37 degrees value 4 by 5. 4 by 5 into 100. Then 4 by 5 into 100, 5 2's 20, then 20 into 4, 80 newtons is the tension T2. Okay students, so T1, T2's we have, find it. Now I will go for the next problem. So another problem, find the tensions in the strings T1 and T2 in kilogram weights. So that is problem number 101. So what is the question you see students? Find tensions in the strings T1 and T2 in kilogram weights. Find tensions in the string find tensions in the string in the strings T1 and T2. Find tensions in the strings T1 and T2 in kilogram weight. And given that cos 37 degrees value 4 by 5 and cos 53 degrees value cos 53 degrees value 3 by 5. So these are the given values. Okay, and diagram is given like this. See students, find tensions in the strings T1 and T2 in kilogram weight. So that is a question mark, that is a thing. Okay, see students, diagram is given like this. This is a horizontal line and this is a vertical line. Horizontal line and vertical line, and this is a point. This is a particular point, and from here we connected a string. And from here we connected another string. And from here we connected weight. So this angle 37 degrees and this is given 90 degrees and this is also we know 90 degrees. Okay students, tension in this string he has named as T1 and the tension here has named as T2. Okay, and this angle we know this is 90 degrees. The angle opposite to this one, this angle is given as 127 degrees, and this angle is given as, take this is alpha. The angle opposite to T1 is alpha and the angle opposite to T2 is called beta. So that is beta is equal to 90 degrees, and the angle opposite to this 10 kilogram weight. So here given 10 kilogram weight. So the angle opposite to this 10 kilogram weight. So this is given as 143 degrees. 143 degrees. So you can name it as gamma. Okay, 127 degrees I can write like this, see students, 90 plus 37 degrees, and 143 degrees I can write 143 I can write 90 degrees, 140 no, 90 plus 53 degrees you can write it, and this is called gamma. Okay, this is alpha. So alpha is equal to 90 degrees plus 37 degrees, beta 90 degrees, gamma is like this. So find T1 and T2s. By Lami's theorem, each force is proportional to, so each force is proportional to a sine angle between other two forces. So T1 is directly proportional to these two. Then I'll write T1 by sine 90 plus 37 degrees. Sine 90 degrees plus 37 degrees is equal to, so next one is what? T2 by sine 90. So T2 by sine 90 degrees. T2 by sine 90 degrees. So this is T2 by sine 90, and next one, this is the another force you take it, 10 kilogram weight, opposite angle. So that is 10 kilogram weight. So 10 kilogram weight by sine 90 plus 53 degrees. Sine 90 degrees plus 53 degrees. So then what will I get you see students? T1 by sine 90 plus 37 degrees. So it will become cos 37 degrees. And here T2 by sine 90, its value 1. Sine 90 degrees value we know it is 1. That is equal to 10 kilogram weight by sine 90 plus 53 cos 53 degrees. Okay, so now I will equate these two. So what is that? T1 by cos 37 degrees. T1 by cos 37 degrees is equal to 10 kilogram weight by cos 53. Cos 53 degrees value is equal to 3 by 5. So cos 53 degrees value is equal to 3 by 5. Okay. Okay students, you see here, and here cos 37 degrees value also we can write here. Cos 37 degrees value also we can write here 4 by 5. This is 4 by 5 and that is 3 by 5. Then so do cross multiplication. So T1 is equal to 10 kilogram weight by, so 3 by 5 here and here 4 by 5. Then you will get 10 kilogram weight into this 3 by 5 will become reciprocal 5 by 3, and this is 4 by 5. 5 gets cancelled. So we will get 40 by 3. So we are getting 40. So we are getting 40 by 3 kilogram weight. So after keep solving that, T1 value we are getting 40 by 3 kilogram weight. Okay students, the next one is I want for T2. For T2 you equate these two things. Then T2 by 1. So T2 by 1. So T2 by 1 is equal to, so what do we have here? 10 kilogram weight by 10 kilogram weight by cos 53 degrees. So then we will get T2 is equal to, so 10 kilogram weight by cos 53 value is equal to 3 by 5. Then T2 is equal to, so 5 by 3 into 10 kilogram weight. This is the T2 answer. So T2 answer, and while equating these two, so we are getting T1 value is, we are getting T1 value is 40 by 3 kilogram weight. So 40 by 3 kilogram weight. This is the given problem. Okay students, now we will go for the next problem. So next problem is 99. Problem number 99. See students, in the 99, a 10 kilogram body is suspended by a rope. So is pulled by means of a horizontal force. A 10 kilogram So a 10 kilogram body suspended by a rope. So a 10 kilogram body suspended by a rope is pulled by means of horizontal force. Is pulled by means of horizontal force. Is pulled by means of horizontal force to make 60 degrees. So now it comes to here. So because of this horizontal force, it comes to here and it is making an angle 60 degrees. So and we have taken from here to here and we just hold it. So now question is, the horizontal force is question mark. Okay students, what is the horizontal force is the question mark. So we know that F is equal to mg tan theta, and this is from tangent law formula. From the tangent law formula, F is equal to mg tan theta. Use it students. Theta is given for us 60 degrees and the mass is given 10 kilogram. So 10 kilogram body suspended, and this is the mass value, and options are in kilogram weight. Options are in kilogram weight. Options are in kilogram weight. Whenever options are in kilogram weight, don't substitute the value of G. Don't substitute the value of G. So take M value as 10. M value as 10. G value I don't substitute. I will take 1 only. So directly take, instead of mg, you just take m only, and theta 60 degrees. So write it tan 60 degrees. Then you will get 10 into tan 60 degrees value. So tan 60 degrees value. So sin 60 by cos 60. So root 3 by 2 by cos 60 degrees value 1 by 2. Tan 60 means sin 60. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 60, that is 1 by 2. Means what will you get? Root 3 by 2 by 2 by 1. This root 2 gets cancelled. Tan 60 degrees value is equal to root 3. Then f is equal to 10. So 10 root 3 kilogram weight. So the value of f is equal to 10 root 3 kilogram weight. Okay, students. Okay, students. See problem number 103. So that is A and B are the two pegs. A and B are the two pegs separated by a distance of 13 centimeters. And between these two pegs, one thread is connected and its length is 17 centimeters. The length of the thread is 17 centimeters. Now, to one end of this thread, 169 kilogram weight is suspended. 169 kilogram weight is suspended, so that the thread becomes tight and angle between the two parts of the threads became 90 degrees. So the angle became 90 degrees. Okay, students. Now find the tension in the shorter and tension in the longer threads. So let the tension in this string, tension in the string of length x is equal to T1 and the tension in the string of length 17 minus x is equal to T2, and this total length is equal to x plus 17 minus x. So it will become 17 centimeters. This is the given question. We should find T1 and T2s. Okay, students. So the tension here is, take it as T1. So before going to that, I want to find what is the length of x and what is the length of 17 minus x. And he has given this is 90 degrees. So the side opposite to 90 degrees is called hypotenuse. So hypotenuse length is 13 centimeters and one side length is x and another side length is 17 minus x. Then from the Pythagoras theorem, that hypotenuse square equal to side square plus side square we will write. Hypotenuse square means 13 square. So write it 13 square, and this side square is, hypotenuse square is 13 square, that side square is x square plus another side square is 17 minus x whole square. Then 13 square means 169, and here we have x square plus 17 square. 17 square value is 289. A square plus b square minus 2ab into x. 2 into a 17 into 2 34. So this is 34x. Okay, students. So x square only. 17 square is 289. A square plus b square, this is x square minus 2ab. 17 into 2 34. 34 into x minus 34x. Then we will get like this, see students, 169 is equal to x square plus x square. We have here 2x square plus 289 minus 34x. Okay, then so 2x square, and bring this 169 left hand side, 2x square minus 34x plus 289 minus 169 is equal to 0. what do we have? 2x square minus 34x, this is 289 and this is 169. Subtraction you do it, 289 and minus 169, 9 minus 9, 0, 9 minus 9, 0, 8 minus 6, 2, 2 minus 1, 120 is equal to 0. So for its roots, so I am just comparing this with the quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. Then take a is equal to 2. So here we will get a is equal to 2 and b is equal to minus 34 and c is equal to 120. So then I will go for its roots. So x is equal to minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 4ac by 2 into a. And if we go for its solutions, so minus b means the value of b is minus b. So minus b means minus of minus, we get plus now. So we get minus b, and here also, so this is a 34 you will get, otherwise leave it, minus b. Now if we solve it, okay students, then x is equal to b value, in the formula we have minus and b again minus, so we have 34 plus or minus b square. B square means 34 whole square, 34 whole square minus 4 into a value 2 into c value 120. So by 2 into a value 2, again a value is 2 into a2. If we keep solving this, so we will get two values for x. X1 value 5 centimeters, and so x value we will get, for the x we will get two solutions. One is x1 is 5 and another x2 is equal to 12 centimeters. See here, this discriminant we are getting positive. The discriminant value is positive, so we have two real roots. We will have the two real roots. So that's why for the x I will get two values. X1 either 5 you can take or you can take 12. For example, if I take this x value, this is 5 centimeters I will take, then this value will become 17 minus 5. So then I will get 12 centimeters. So then use the Lami's theorem. Consider this as theta 1 and consider this as theta 2, and this is the horizontal line. If this is theta 2, this is also theta 2, this is theta 1, this is theta 1. Okay students, and take this as 90 degrees. Now you see students, so now, so this complete angle we will get 90 plus theta 1, and this complete angle we will get 90 plus theta 2. So if we consider this is T1, if this is T1, opposite side angle is alpha. If this is T2, opposite side angle is beta, and this is another force, so you can call this is gamma. Okay students, then use the Lami's theorem. So since we have to find the tensions, we have to find, so T1, T1 by opposite this angle. So what do we write, students? 90 degrees plus theta 2. So T1 is equal to sin 90 degrees plus theta 2 and T2. So T2 by, so what do we write here? Sin 90 plus theta 1. Sin 90 degrees plus theta 1 and this force is 169 kilogram weight by sin 90 degrees, opposite angle 90. So you write it sin 90. So write it sin 90 degrees. So then what do you get? See, students, T1 by sin 90 degrees plus theta 2 is sin theta 2 and T2 by sin 90 degrees plus theta 1 is sin theta 1 is equal to 169 by sin 90 value 1. And in this triangle we can calculate sin theta 2. Okay, students. So now in this triangle we can calculate. So equate these two. So T1 is equal to sin theta 2 into 169 kilogram weights. So then sin theta 2 means this is theta 2, this is the 90 degrees. Sin theta 2 means opposite side. So 5 centimeters you have by hypotenuse 13. 5 by 13 into 169 kilogram weight. So then 13 is 169. 13 into 5. So it gets cancelled with 13. 13 into 5. 65. So you get 65 kilogram weight. One answer we will get. And similarly for T2, equate these two. So T2 is equal to 169 into sin of theta 1. 169 into sin of theta 1. So 169 into sin theta 1. So this we have taken as theta 1. This is 90 degrees. So it will become hypotenuse. So opposite side is 12. Opposite side is 12. Opposite side is 12 and hypotenuse is 13. So you will get 13. Now you check it, students. How much you will get? 169 into 12. 169 into 12 by 13. 13 is 169. Then 13 into 12. So then 13 into 12. 13 into 12 value I have to check it. 12 3s are 36. 12 3s are 36. 6 and 3. 12 1s are 12. 12 plus 3. 5. So we will get 156. So 156 kilogram weight. So this is the tension. So tension T2 is equal to 156 kilogram weight we are getting. Okay, students. And we will go for next problem.